Well, joining us now is Officer Andy Mahan from Papillion South. He's a school resource officer there. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
No problem.
Now, you have a special program that's taking place tonight at these schools.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about it.
It is a student and parent session called Vaping and Your Student. It's being held at the Technology Center at the Papillion La Vista Community Schools central office. Viewers can log in via Facebook Live on the Papillion La Vista Community Schools website, or they can attend in person.
And so you're going to be discussing such an important topic right now, especially with teens vaping. You see it every single day and you're in the schools. How big of an issue is it?
It's quite a large issue. We see it several times a week, if not daily. We think about back when I was in high school and there were occasional smokers, but it is far worse now.
And it's so much more accessible to them almost.
It is. The new devices are very easy to conceal.
Yeah. You're going to be talking to parents as well as not just as students. What is one thing that you would want to emphasize to parents, or one thing that people may not realize about vaping, especially with teens?
Many parents think their teens probably don't vape or are not involved in it, but chances are they've been around it or they are trying it themselves.
Yeah, and so how do you work with students on a daily basis? How do you get to, make them comfortable, or what approach do you use to be able to speak to them freely about vaping?
Well, first I try to maintain a relationship and build relationships with these students. And then I try to approach it from a friendly point of view, but also be just as informative as I can about some of the health risks.
Right. Now, what do you hope to accomplish with tonight's session?
We just want to get the word out to both parents and students about the now known health risks of vaping.
What are some of those risks?
Lung problems. There's been a lot of documented here in the news. Just healthy teenagers who are vaping, athletes that are not able to compete or not able to maintain a normal healthy lifestyle because of vaping.
Now, what does happen to a student who is caught on school property vaping or being around it?
There are school policy violations. They could be suspended or possible citations.
And how important is it, again, to have the parents participate in tonight's session?
Well, the parents are our first line of defense. We're here to try to inform students as much as we can, but it all begins with the parents.
Absolutely. And again, for all the work that you do, so thanks so much for all the work that you do there at the schools.
Thank you.